That did not work. Okay. For some reason, what the hell has happened? Why is that capturing? Oh my god. Technical difficulties, I swear. Because I had to downgrade my OBS earlier today. Because I tried upgrading it the other day and it broke all of my plugins. And the chatbot that I use for TTS and everything. So I was like, fine, I'll just downgrade it all. And then it was working fine. Everything was working fine earlier. I was recording videos with it, and who even knows at this point? But I also finally rerouted my audio as well, so can listen to some music. I half forgot as well that I decided earlier week me decided, okay, we're going to work on this finally because it's been months. And I forgot until today that I was actually going to do it, so now I have to work on it. Let me just adjust some things here. Where's Squishmallow? Come here. Come closer. There we go. We should be good. But okay. I've done this design. I haven't worked on it in months because I was happy with it. I finished it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm kind of not happy with it anymore. I kind of want to completely redesign it. That's just the texture file. It's scary. Don't worry. I did some redesigns to kind of, because I was all really happy with technically how it came out. But in the end, it ended up being, you know what I could do? Sucks today that it was my VC face that's broken. Oh, I don't even have it in here. That's how long it's been. Okay, bear with. Pretty sure it's gonna be this version. Kind of. Yeah. I never ended up being truly happy with it. I liked the hair, I guess. I'm gonna adjust the hair a little bit, but it ended up being the skull, cool in concept, the end result, not totally truly happy with it. So I finally nope, we'll fix that up. So from the redesigns, I pretty much figured out the clothing was, I guess all of it was kind of the time consuming part, but I have landed on this kind of thing, and I made some notes because it's been a while as well. I need to remember. But basically doing away with the skull mask, redoing a new hairstyle. I really like the hairstyle that I did give her though, so I'm just gonna build off of that to something that fits now that the mask is in there. Give her a new outfit and go from there. Just realized I hadn't put any shoes on this design either, but I'm just gonna go with some basic. And you're not really gonna see them anyway, so yeah. That's the plan pretty much. And like I said, I haven't worked on this in so long. I have everything all over my desk. I totally was not prepared today. And Sophie is also so far back. Let me just skip the song because I don't like it. This is Sophie, by the way, for those that are new here. This is my cat Sophie. She was very playful earlier, so she's got all this stuff that she was dragging into her bed. Hello. So yeah, she keeps me company while I stream. So, with much regret, the mask has got to go. I do have the mask saved elsewhere as well, like, I think. Wait, yeah, I do have another iteration of this file. It kind of sucks to see it go, but it just doesn't really work in this context as much as I had hoped, so. Alright, goodbye, and then we see, oops, I left a tooth. The face underneath it. It kind of sucked as well to get rid of the face because I did like make the base from scratch as well, like the model from scratch, so it did kind of suck to get like cover it all up, but you know, it was an experiment. I experimented, I learned a lot of stuff, and it just didn't work out too well. I don't really have like a plan of events either. I'm kind of just like, oh, this is something I need to fix up, this is something I need to fix up, so we'll just go from there. Hi, Demon Lord Raiju. How are you? Welcome. Just getting started on doing some fixes and changes. Thinking just warping this is probably going to be a good idea. Or maybe, okay, I've just had a thought. If I keep the texture as is, what I could do is I could just have it as like a blend shape to change the people. That way I can have like how cats like do the really like wide eyes, you know? Oh, yeah, that didn't work, did it? Hang on. I totally know what I'm doing. I haven't worked on any VTuber models in a while, but you know how cats kind of do that? Oh my god, that's so cute. My night is going good. Yeah, I haven't done too much. I just finished eating dinner and was like, I kind of want to get started, so here we are. Anyway, that's cute. So maybe I'll just keep it as the like the model itself can do all the changes. Ah, I see. Yeah, this song, when it first came out, I've just added it to my own playlist. So this is like just a mix of like all songs, I guess, that are kind of more like productive, kind of, you know. Yeah, I remember that when the song came out, I was still in animation school, and like everyone fawning over this song. Oh my gosh, it's like more. Wait, no, not villain. Sorry, it was what was it? The pop stars. That's it. Still both good songs. But yeah. This is mirroring. Yeah, it's mirroring. Cool. Yes, very good music video for that one. I think I listen to this most on an AMV. Wait, I don't know what an AMV is. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love the song too. You have good taste. That's more cat-like, I guess. Just wondering whether for the bass I should have them like quite thin. First of all, if I hide these ones, we're gonna keep the the line of it preserved. Oh, animated music video. Yeah. Yeah, I normally listen to like game soundtracks and stuff when I stream because like I didn't want to deal with like copyright and I didn't know how to do the audio tracks. That's partially why I upgraded my OBS, was that way OBS could do the whole audio changing thing. But all of my plugins don't like the updated OBS, and like I had my text to speech through like a specific bot and it didn't connect in the newer one, and I'm just such a pain in the ass. I specifically did not add this song to this playlist, and here it is anyway. I've been doing the new, like there's a Spotify, they do like an enhanced thing. So I've been trying that out, but it's kind of, it doesn't always catch on to like the vibe you're going with, but I just go by she, her, they, whatever. But thanks for asking. I need to get the, I know there's like a pronoun thing that you can hook into, whatchamacallit, Twitch. How did I adjust these ones? I think I just added like more detail to them. Like make them a little bit smoother, a little bit more detailed kind of thing. Symmetry is going to be a pain. I'm probably just going to have to do like redo weights for everything anyway, so hey, don't do that. I should have just gotten rid of that first. I don't know why I did a lot of things. I think because I did want to add in a little bit more info, detail, but like didn't want too much, but now I'm kind of just like, screw it. Chrome plugin, yeah, I need to look into it. There's a lot of things that I'm constantly like, yeah, I'll look into that one day. And then I just always forget. I have the memory of a goldfish. I've at least smoothed it out a little bit, so I'm happy. I feel like the eyes are very important, so what I might do, I'm just gonna screenshot this. Bear with. Where are my files? Because it might just be easier if add it in as a reference image. I redesigned, there we go. And it is huge. I usually just do it in front with like a lower opacity. It's like the best thing that works for me. So should be more front on, huh? Also, I never said that I knew what I was doing Just putting that out there. I'm still figuring stuff out as I go. I feel like, especially to like people who don't know this kind of thing, it looks like I know what I'm doing, but I'm just fumbling as I go. Fake it till you make it. Exactly. And like, it doesn't help. That's not the right wording, but like, I'm self-taught. I figure out stuff on my own, so I'm not going to be able to add a loop cut through there. No, that kind of sucks. Oh, I can cheat the system though. And then I can just get rid of that one. Awesome. Easy peasy. Do I need this much detail in there? Probably not, but I just felt like it was very... I say probably not, but like also when it was just like the very... just plain triangles, it was too much. It was... I didn't like the shape of it, so... Let's just separate these out. Oop. Go down there. Eh. Okay. There's only 2 songs that I do like from the Valorant soundtrack. But the songs that I do like, I really, really like. Which reminds me as well, I forgot to do the... I have like a now playing thing that I forgot to start up. Hi, Cauliflower Prince, you're back. Hello, how are you doing today? Good to see you. I'm just doing a really quick, should be a really quick thing. This one and this one. This is not the vibe at all. This... Honestly, I'm kind of hating the whole enhanced Spotify thing. There we go, we got like a little now playing thing now. Hopefully it doesn't take up too much room. Let me... Oh, no, smaller. Smaller? Smaller. There we go. Can just fill up that bit there. Hopefully. Should be good. You are back. I'm actually doing some art today. I've got this model that I designed that it's kind of been sitting on the back burner for a while because it's like I never knew what to do with it. I was like so happy with it while I was making it, and then it ended up being kind of, there was a lot of things that I wanted to fix, and then I'm like, ugh. So I'm finally getting around to fixing it up because like if I force myself to do it, what is happening here? Let's add in some more loops. Thinking we might have to skip this song too. It's a little bit too slow. Cat cams have to be under the table so the feet are visible. It's a secret strategy. Oh, I see. I see. Well, I don't have feet. So I'm sorry to disappoint. Sorry to disappoint you on that one. She doesn't lay under my feet though either. This is her spot. It's her one spot that she has that she likes. I don't make the rules. Sophie does. Thinking I'm gonna deviate from my sketch a little bit. Why don't I have the top and the bottom lashes joined? I have them joined in one spot. And of course it would be white. What material have I got on this? I'm like, this is all new to me. It's been so long. I think I've just got it in, yeah, in here. Wait, then how is it white? Why are you white? Okay, I thought I did that. Maybe I... Okay, we're normal. Why are you pink? Yeah. Just been out in the sun a little bit too long. Just a little bit. Oh, why is it so warped? I didn't change it that much, did I? Oh no. We're essentially just gonna have to rebuild this from scratch, aren't we? Yeah, maybe I just selected the wrong material and I just didn't realize. It's not because I have symmetry on, is it? Mm-hmm. To fight light mode, yeah. I don't know how people do it. As soon as I find out that an app supports light mode, dark mode, I'm changing it straight away. And kind of, how I find it so weird how, not weird, but okay, it's a bit of a shock to remember that Twitch does have a light mode whenever you see like people will like test their emotes out on light mode as well. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. There's some psychopaths out there in the world. Forgot about that. realize I'm tilting my head on like a 45-degree angle, kind of like the eyelashes are, just to like get it to line up better, to see it better. It's totally working. Okay, it's a bit smoother at least. I think there's a slight weird thing happening. Or maybe it's just, okay, it's happening around everything, so maybe it's just a little bit, yeah, never mind, never mind, never mind. I don't know if you could see it. What if I zoom all the way in? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's just because it's pixels here, I'm guessing, I don't know. Rhythm Doctor got more expensive? Was that one of the games you were talking about? Sounds like it's a game. I continue to be uncultured, I'm sorry. What has happened here? Oh my gosh, why is that like that? Can we get away with that? Okay. Not really. Okay. So from the front? Oh, that would be why, because it's just different perspectives and stuff. Okay. Okay, so from the front we look good. So to fix it up, we just gotta move it on the y-axis. I hope it lines up with the lower eyelid again. This image is getting in my way. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. We're really zoomed in. Okay. It's all in the details. Different one. That's a normal game. I see, I see. It's a game where you have to press a single button to different types of beat. Okay. So, yeah, a rhythm game. I see. I haven't heard of it. I'm sorry. Okay. We're a bit smoother. That was quite the mess. Didn't I hide that? Wait. What was the other image that I hid then? Oh wait, I accidentally undid it, yeah. Okay, so that's kind of a before and an after. Progress. Slow progress. But it's something, and it's smoother and it's nicer, I feel like. I feel like something's still a little bit off, but I don't think it's too bad. In one level, the screen gets small and moves around on your window. That sounds annoying, honestly. So it's one of those games. Is made to infuriate you. Nico Paradise model. I'm not familiar. I don't know. I didn't really reference anything when I made her, so I'm not sure. Sorry. I'm kind of curious what you're talking about though. can see it. I can see it. I mean, they're all cat girls, which is fair enough. Yeah, that's why I did it off stream. Don't worry. But yeah, I can see it. She's a cat girl. Makes sense. Okay. And I also, yeah, I want some more detail in the eyebrow too. Um, Honestly though, like I did only like briefly look at everything that I was seeing. It wasn't too bad. I didn't notice anything terrible. Not gonna push my luck. I'll trust you. Hi, Lust. Welcome back. How you doing? Got what button I was pressing just now. I feel like this is not the way to go. Okay. It's a little bit... I just want like little indentations. I don't know why I made the eyebrow go so far up though. It's really thrown off the perspective, so... Let's just move it down a bit. And then... I wonder if I can get away with just like extruding out from the top, potentially. The perspective is still weird, but... Okay, actually... yeah, I think that's the way to go. AI visual novels now. I see. I see. AI is in AI art? Having issues unfortunately on mobile today, but otherwise okay. How are you doing today? Oh, I hope your day gets better, Lost. I'm doing okay. It's been like just a chill day. I haven't exactly done much. I fixed some stream stuff, did some video editing, and here we are. But that's really it. It's this is a character design model that I started working on ages ago, and it's just been on the back burner because I couldn't ever decide what to do with it. I wasn't entirely happy with it once I finished it. I was happy with it up until I finished it. I'm like, you know what? I don't like this anymore. This song picks up. It's fine. AI art. They let it draw completely or use it to improve the quality of their models. I see. Yeah, it's one of those. It's a yeah, interesting. Just interesting. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Okay, just adds like a little bit of interest. Like it's not like super detailed or anything, but just like breaks up the shape a little bit. Even from a distance, it does something, so that's good, that's good. occasionally mistakes an arm for like though, yeah, and they'll usually give them like 7 fingers, either on one hand or in total. Is there anything else that I wanted to do to the face? I think I wanted to add in a little bit more like texture detail. Gotta move my camera a bit, hang on. Yeah, I think I just wanted to add some more like contrast to the face. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep her. Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh no. Oh wait. We should have 7 fingers. It's just correcting us. It would be handy sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just need. Honestly, I feel like an extra arm would be more helpful than more fingers on one hand, but for carrying things and not for anything weird, I. Oh, I don't think we're coming back. Oh, wait. It didn't respond at all until I clicked into it, and then it's fine. Okay. Alright, we're good. I hate this song so much. Alright, we're just gonna do a quick save. I don't know what happened, because like I was trying to like scroll in and out, because that's usually my like, I don't want to be clicking around and trying to like overload it while it's like sitting there trying to think, so I just like to try and scroll in and out, and it wasn't doing anything, so I'm like, oh no. Oh no. But we're good apparently. Oh, it just takes like now I was trying to zoom in and out and it takes a second to think. It's this model's a lot apparently, which is fine. This is where my not even thinking about it secondhand, I just press Control S every like minute at this point, don't worry. I'm good, Mickey. How are you? Welcome in. I'm tempted. What if? Oh, oh wait. I set that up. I was like, why is there just rats? I thought I disabled the rat redeem. I was doing a video earlier on how to set up tits and everything, so that redeem's not staying. That was a test redeem. But hey, Hero! Sophia's here! She almost didn't want to come join me today, but she's here. And my camera is very... I don't have a proper stand for it. It's literally taped to the bottom of my monitor. Yeah, it's... I'm gonna try and fix up a little bit, maybe? Not really. Okay, you guys are gonna have to deal with that. What did I make last stream? Well, last stream, as in yesterday, I played Stardew Valley. So we didn't actually make anything. The stream before that, we did the Genshin slimes. I don't know if you were here for that or not. And I apologize, it is hard keeping up with who's been here for what. Is this mirroring? It is mirrored. Okay. I was gonna just test out doing like a cooler color for like the shadows. So like I've got like a slight purple, maybe. slight blue, and then like warmer for the highlights. We'll see. Oh yeah, and I finished up the Genshin Wish too. Yeah, that is correct. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how to shade skin. I don't feel like I do it enough. In which case, that is to say that I don't do it ever at all. I hope it's not gonna just be a complete mess. Maybe, oh, what I do in Stardew? I'm not far into the game. So, but, okay. I did play, I think, about 3-4 hours-ish. So I think we were in the middle of spring and we've just made it to the end of spring now. Like, I left it when we were on day 1 of summer. We haven't played summer yet, but that's what we're up to for the next stream. What do we do? I don't know, it's mostly just... Oh, we got a coop. I feel like this isn't looking that great. Maybe I'll dial it back down to be more red-ish. We got a chicken coop, we got some chickens, we got a silo. Just little things. Like I said, we're not far in it. Oh, but we did also unlock the across the bridge to get to like where they've got the sea urchins and stuff that spawn. So there's that. Haven't finished Dendro Slime, no. Haven't worked on them since that one stream. So still gotta do the Dendro one next, which will be probably... What am I doing tomorrow? Oh yeah, tomorrow's just kind of like a collective catching up on stuff and everything. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll finish the... Well, maybe not finish, but we'll work on the Genshin set. So that's when we'll finish up the Dendro Slime. And work on, I don't know, whatever other slimes. I'm glad you think it looked great, Miss Mickey Mouse. I don't know what's happened to the... What happened there? Why is it like that? No. What happened? I think she just looks weird without hair. I feel like, is it too orange? Did I just do it too much? Should I have just not done anything? I don't know, I think I'm just kind of adding in detail where it doesn't need to be, so it's just like overdoing it. I don't know. I don't know. She does look weird without hair, and she doesn't have a fringe. I gotta redo that today, so. Oop. Hold on to May loses pants for the soup. No! I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm making a VTuber. I can't show you the current progress. It doesn't look great. I didn't render it out great because at that point I kind of just like gave up on it. And she sits lower for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. It was fun to work on. I did a lot of cool new things, but it's just now that she's finished, I'm like, there is a lot of things that I want to go through and change. Namely getting rid of the cat skull so where you can actually see her face. Because I just feel like, I don't know, she's got a nice cute face, and I went and covered it all up. So I think maybe actually it might be the the light that I've got on it. Maybe. Oh yeah. Doesn't look quite so bad when the ambient's down. That shows it off a little bit better. It's still not quite right. I need to, yeah, mess around. Yeah, that's why I'm just kind of, I was like, there's a lot of things that I want to fix up. So I may as well just also redesign her, like, and just, yeah, fix up everything that I want to do. Water. I do still have the Jinx VTuber, actually. Do you want to see that one too? I'm gonna grab some water too. Actually, yeah, okay, this'll do. I had to reinstall VC Face. So that's also why she's not in here yet. I think this one was the latest one. This is another one that like I'm not entirely happy with. The style doesn't really work. I feel like I needed to like build her from scratch rather than just modify her from an anime base. Also, I made the eyes way too sensitive when I did it, so it's like I can't like look. It's either straight ahead or right off to the side. It's so janky. But I'm still like learning, and I have learnt a lot making it. She's very washed out here too. Again, just be the light settings. Let's turn it down a tiny bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. I don't know. I liked the hair. And her outfit was pretty cool too. What I'll do actually. Let's just zoom out. Zoom out to that one. Look at her hair. Her hair's so flowy. I don't even know. She's off the side of the screen. There we go. Her hair. Yeah. And her boots. Her boots actually do have some physics on it as well, but like you obviously don't see them. But I had a lot of fun, so I was just like going all out with her, really. Let's go back to here. I think I've probably... I look a bit different, the lighting's different, but... Can't do tippy tappies, but that's something that I want to do because especially 2D VTubers, how they can add in like the lighting's really bugging me actually. But how people can do with the 2D VTubers, do like extra parameters and stuff, that's kind of what I'm trying to achieve. That's not the right thing. With 3D, like I'm kind of just messing around, trying to... There we go. There we go. I look normal again. Oh, I can't even open this water bottle. I'm sorry. I'm not weak, I swear. Yeah, I do like, especially the extra range of movement, like the side to side. Like right now, I'm like moving really side to side, but it just doesn't pick up as well as it does with 2D VTubers. So yeah, it's all just like experimenting and trying to see how far I can push 3D to see, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna drink water now. There we go. I'm hydrated. And yeah, I think because of how I left this one, and like it looks good here in Blender and it just doesn't translate as well either out of the program, which I was kind of really put off from it, so I haven't like done anything VTuber wise for months now. It's so bad. Oh yeah, Shanling one. Okay, I'm gonna show her off. No, go away, go away, go away. Ah, why not? That's the last one I haven't shown. So, and again, the lighting's weird because I didn't know what I was doing at the time. Okay, I think it's the ambient one, right? No. Oh, okay. Apparently the lighting does nothing for her. Sorry. She is very dark. Why is she so washed out? But this one I was really happy with this one. So she was kind of like the first one that I made actually. So surprising that she's not as terrible. She's got some clipping issues, but she's pretty cool. I didn't do any shoes. Ignore that. Apparently I have something against shoes on models, but yeah, I'm still happy with her. I know exactly what I did wrong with the lighting too. I know exactly what I need to fix it, but I don't want to fix it. It's kind of like, I'm done with that. I don't want to go back to the past. I want to move on to new exciting things. Yeah. Life has been hectic for me. I didn't stream for like 3 months. Hey T, okay, I'm gonna keep the redeem up for this one stream, but like that redeem isn't staying. It was a test redeem and I forgot to get rid of it. I don't know what I was up to doing now. I was messing with the skin, but I'm not sure what to do with that. So yeah, she's a skeleton. She's got bones everywhere. As people do. They have bones everywhere, just usually not visible. I don't know if I'll be able to, you can kind of see it there. The stars move around. I don't know why some of them don't and some of them do. Yes, that was a fun little experiment, this one. I forget what else was I doing? Don't fix it. I find it so funny to cool look at the past. Yeah, and that is true. It's like I can look at every single one of them and decide, like, see what I have learned from and the mistakes that I have made. In the case of like the lighting though, it's like, yeah, that would be something practical to fix, that would be good, but I wouldn't go back and change anything with the Shangli model, honestly. Not uploading for a year? No! Honestly, as well though, my YouTube's a bit lacking. I realize it's been 3 months since the last one, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really do content to upload anymore. But that's okay. Life gets to the best of us. I'm undecided. Okay, the face details, because I was like, bring in more like cat features, kind of like the tabby stripes and like the little nose, but I don't know how sold I am on them. I don't know if they're a bit much. might just leave them for now. But any input is appreciated. One thing I do know that I wanted to do, this little bit of hair, I don't know why I didn't know how much it just sticks out. So we'll just hide what we don't want to be affected. That is all. I technically do have 2 YouTube channels, yeah, because I got my main one and then the one where it's just for like the stream VODs and stuff. Yeah, technically 2. That didn't modify the eyes, did it? Nah, it's just the hair. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks, Fun Tristan, for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing? Hello. That is creepy. I realized it was up on the screen again. Just the joys of modeling, you know? It's the fun of it. Are you really doing it right if it's not creepy? You're doing well, that's good. And yeah, now it's more flowy. It just, I don't know why I didn't see how much it stuck out before. And there's also another thing that I didn't see as well, again, and I'm like, I don't like this song. There we go. I don't know how I didn't see, like if I grab, is it this one? The bones. How did I not do the bones properly? Like, you seeing the stretching there? Like, how bad? Like, how did I get away with this? I spent so long fixing up this bit, like, because oh my gosh, shoulders and underarms are just a pain. They're like the worst thing to get right. I spent so long perfecting those, and I also didn't even, I think I did, okay, I did fix it up, but I sent this model to a friend who wanted to do like VR like motion capture stuff and have this model in some of like some like just dances and stuff that she does. And the arm wasn't even weighted. Like, you bent it here and the arm was still out here and curved, and then the hand was here, and it was so bad. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh, bye Mickey. You're gonna come back later? Alright, I'll probably be here later, don't worry. What was I? I'm gonna... What's Twitch's new command? Yeah, shout out. Let's see if I remember. There we go. So that's the friend I was talking about. She's been doing a lot of Blender learning stuff, but she's done a lot of stuff in Unity, and like she does stuff with VTubers as well, and she does stuff where like she literally just gets in VR with like the tracking and stuff and dances with the model and everything, and I don't know, it boggles my mind. The face still, I need to fix up the face, that's right. I don't know why, I don't know what happened. Oh, I think it's not just... Basically, because these squares are on like a curve, they need like a split through them. So you'll see if I do that. Because you can't like bend a square in 3 different directions, right? So it's just... I don't think, because when it's put into Unity, it should do this automatically. Like converting them to triangles, I think, potentially. I'm just going to do it a little bit manually anyway, so that way I have some more control over it. Just the ones that are just like very drastically curved. Like that's already a lot better. On this side here, I need to hide this armature again. I'm sure it gets like really muddy on stream to see it. Yeah, compared to here. Still needs a bit of work, but oh. And we'll do that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Again, something that I just didn't notice before either, so either it wasn't that bad to stick out to me, or I'm just... You get that blindness when you've been staring at something for so long. Because this was a lot of work over like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, she's just a bit smoother now. I might, yeah, like I said, I might just leave the face as is for now. I won't add all of those fancy details. I'm gonna procrastinate doing the hair a bit longer. Unless I don't. It'd be good to finish the face off, honestly. I think... Do I have the old hair? Wait, I do. So I built the hair with curves. But I don't have... Okay, I at least have part of what I need to continue. Do a quick save. Let's see if I can remember how to set this up again. So this is going to be our hair strand. Needs to be a lot smaller to be a lot more curvy. So for now, whatever, that will do. We need to set it so that way it copies this, I believe. Yep, okay. And now the cross section of this is just the shape of this, which is the exact same shape that I use for all these other strands in here. And I will turn the resolution right down here because we do not need that. We need more detail than that, but we don't need that much detail. We don't want it so heavy. Is it Alt S? Yeah, Alt S will make it thinner, which is good too. And alright, I'm gonna put this to the side here. That way I have a reference while I'm working. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, this is also why I've put I don't normally put my streams to mature, but I did today purely because I can't guarantee these songs don't have swearing in them. Let me select the hair. I just need like most of the hair. Nah, that doesn't really work either, does it? I just need enough to work around. Oh, that doesn't really work either, does it? All I'm trying to do is this was obviously, it was built around that mask, this whole thing. So I just reshaping it a little because we can do that now. Let's make it a little bit more like natural. Hello, select that, please. There we go. I'm worried the part's gonna be too far back still though. Like, I feel like I need to bring it right forward. Like, more to up here. That's like so far. Okay, what if I do that? I am not sure. Might just work on the front pieces. It's not Shift S, it's Alt S. Gosh, how long has it been since I've done this? I was gonna add a mirror modifier to it just to reduce the work that I have to do to start with, but I will make it less symmetrical like at the end. She's kind of got the front pieces like I do. I wonder how that happened. Maybe what I'll do is I'll take a quick little... I don't even need to... Wait, I don't even need to screenshot it. I'm going to add in a reference just to help me out a little bit. Redesign? Nope. This one. Then I at least have a reference of how it should fall from like the front. Scale it to be almost... Oh, that's pretty accurate actually. Whatever, it doesn't need to be exact. We're good. And you can already see the changes, like to the shape of the hair. Apparently I was gonna... Okay, this has actually helped because I was going to change like the shape of her lips a bit too because I felt they were a little bit small. So... just gonna set it so that way I can't accidentally click on the image like that. Can't click on it, so it's not gonna get in the way. This means I'm gonna have to adjust all my blend shapes too later, but it's gonna be worth it, I hope. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay, that's pretty close. Pretty close. I gotta add some texture detail, because apparently I wanted to do that too. This is why I made like a reference sheet, so that way I would remember, because I wasn't gonna remember all these things off the top of my head. Hey, Sophie! She's gonna let me sleep. Ah, and I was gonna round out her nose a little bit. At the bottom, so that way it was like a little bit. Okay, what else? I think that's most of it. Alright, so now the hair. See the part? Oh my gosh, I was so far off with how the part should be. Even more? Okay. Okay, and again, Alt S will scale it, because if I just do regular S, it scales the curve point, but not the geometry that's attached to it. I'm also going to, let me... There we go, you can see my shortcuts now. Whatever, go away. Okay. But Alt S will scale like the geometry that's attached to it. I'm gonna keep this quite thin because I think I'll have a couple of different pieces attached to it. Just to give it some extra detail, because that was another thing that I didn't like too much, was like how thick all of the strands were. It just seems like they weren't flowy enough because there wasn't enough of them. A little bit more detail because these are like the front strands. This was always a fun part I found, was like making all the curves. Why does that look so bad from the side though? Maybe it comes too far out in the front. And also there's a shortcut to rotate. Is it just, oh, that's not what I want at all. Oh my god, I'm forgetting all of my hotkeys. Control S to save, there we go. Oh wait, it's Control T, isn't it? Yeah, Control T for twist. There we go. We got it. Then we can add some like rotation to it. I did mention this the other day as well. It's like, I don't know what hotkeys I press to do what I need them to do. I just do them. It's like there's too many hotkeys for Blender. I don't remember them all. I just do it. I think I want this one to be side on so that way it's a bit thinner. There we go. There, to get it sitting nicely. Again, it's very mirrored for now. This is just to get kind of the foundation of like the shape and everything. And then I'll go in later, like I'll apply it all and then modify each of the strands individually. Just kind of the best things, that way I'm not doing quite so much. It's like I'm only doing it's more than half the work, but where'd the other, oh, did it get rid of, yeah, it got rid of that one. It's just less work. And yeah, this is one thing that was really missing as well, is all of these just little like baby strands of hair to really bring it all together. Maybe I do want it going up more actually. We don't have to stay completely true to the original design, but there we go, we're working on it. Okay, now that that fits in place, because I always pictured, like you can see it in the perspective, it's kind of, let me grab it, hang on, let me grab it. I had all of this hidden before so that way I wasn't like accidentally clicking everything. I think I selected, yeah, I selected some hair by accident. Whatever, that's enough. So this piece, I feel like is going to be way too much to have that coming all the way from the front is the problem. I might have to do it like half the way and then have another strand that'll actually go from there. I don't know. This is why I usually procrastinate hair. This is how long it normally does take me. Alright, let's at least... I'm gonna put in... Wrong button. These like more side pieces to kind of help build it up a little. So they're more here-ish. This is why as well, like in games and animation and stuff, you have hair groomers as a specific job. People who just do hair. It's such an involved process and a skill on its own. No hair problem solved. Well, I got away with half hair. Now, if I had to get the mask, that would have covered half of it. But no, I gotta choose the hard route for myself. Hard route. But you know, not a bad idea. Maybe it's a bit too thick towards the end here. I know it's probably a little bit distracting as well, having this in the front. I guess because I stare at it so much, I can kind of look past it. But it's been really helpful at least. You know, nah, I do want that quite close to the face, I think. Still going for like the covered look, just not with a mask. Yeah, we'll add some little smaller strands off of there too, but that's... What else do I do? Maybe I could follow from here, have some hair like tucked back. Because I do need a strand that'll cover these ones down here that kind of come out of nowhere, so. I think I want that under this strand though, so I'm gonna rotate it a little bit. And then from underneath, almost. I need to make a little bit more space that way we can have a strand underneath. Okay, we're gonna have to do some serious Um, the only word that's coming to my mind is grooming, and I guess that is like the right word, but like gonna have to. I really don't like clipping. I really try as much as possible to reduce it. Even if it's not going to be that noticeable, it's just... I might need to fix that bit up in post, so to speak. Fix it up later when I have more control over it. Where is this strand going? Hair harder than hands depending on the style. Yeah. I feel like hands aren't too bad. It's the rigging that's terrible on these. You don't want to see that hand put into a fist. Yes, rigging. Yeah. I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm gonna have to go back to it at some point. Where is this strand going? I don't know what I'm doing with this strand. I think it's just gotta blend in here. Doesn't look too bad from the front. She doesn't really have ears to pin hair back behind. She doesn't have human ears. She's just got cat ears. So I thought it was gonna be weird if I gave her two sets of ears. So I think I need to redo this strand because this was just the bit that was kind of poking through the mask. So I think I need to completely redo that. So it's not gonna get in the way because I can't really do much with it. It's just these really short strands here. Goodbye. Problem is as well, I've done like the bulk of the hair. So fitting strands in is kind of a little bit difficult. I'm doing this bit in 2 layers. I'm going to have another one that starts up there that covers this one. So that's why this one's a little bit weird for now. I think it also just has to like blend in a little. Hair is hard. That's why. Oh, hello. You're back, Mickey Mouse. Hi. We're still working on hair. That's probably what the rest of the stream is going to be, is hair. I will fix... I'll move some things around so that way this one doesn't clip quite so much, but I'll do that later. As I converted to a mesh. Okay. Don't know what happened to Spotify there. That was weird. Maybe this one actually. I have this whole void here to fill. Yeah, it's really because this hair was so specific with its placement. Might just cheat this one a little bit. um, this strand will kind of just go in and disappear. Which I normally don't really like doing, but I don't think I have much of a choice in this. Uh, okay, we found a place for it. Can go through here and blend in with the rest at the back. What happened? Oh, I think that's... I've got 2 layers of the shirt. Technically, that's showing through. Never mind. I know what that is. Add a little twist to it. Which way are we going? We're going... that way, right? Or are we going the other way? No, we're going that way. Okay. I think. Okay. That will be good for now. I don't know what it is about this song, but I really like this one. I think it was another one of those ones where it's like the video track, music video for it is like animated and it's just really good. The thing up here should update in a second. Should. That's not the right one, is it? No. maybe this one I will kind of hide back here. Oh, it's just so difficult. I think maybe as well, I might need a couple more strands starting up here and kind of flowing out through the front to cover these. Maybe that's what I need. It was much simpler designing this in 2D because I didn't have to think about all the different angles and shit. Alright, I'm gonna do this on another like object just so the other stuff like doesn't get in my way too much. But let's try that idea. We're gonna start hidden up in there. Here we can do like a lot thicker pieces too, just to like cover more area. Is it like really distracting because it's white? I might. What if I put this onto... Nope. Is that better? Like, does that help visualize it better? She's a bit bald on top, but... Oh yes, all the new hair will be rigged too. Yes, it will be. I mean, really, most of it's already rigged, right? All the old stuff's rigged at least. But yeah, new stuff will be rigged too, don't worry. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. I've got some, I guess, tips and tricks, if you will, that kind of help the process a little. It's more just tedious than difficult, personally. It is a little rough. Hi Bella and everyone else. Everyone just gets lumped into one. Hi Softy, how are you doing today? I think I was going the other way, but this is a little... Strand needs to get a lot thinner, I think. This is a new song to me. What am I doing with this strand again? I think maybe we'll make it go on the outside of this one. In which case we won't... Oh, why is that so weird? Got like a weird kink in it. Oh wait. Thanks TikTok for ruining every song ever for me. Oh yeah, Lost. I got you. Don't worry. Um, mice on your keyboard? That doesn't sound great. Are we talking like? Oh no, wait. I'm thinking fleas. That's what's going in my mind. I'm like, still not good though. How do you even go about that? Do you just like fumigate your whole room? Because that's what I'd be doing at that point. I'm like, no, I can't deal with tiny ants. Anything like ants and small and tiny, and I just can't. Trying to make this hair strand wrap around these other ones in here. Oh, I think I may have just got it. And then I need to feed it back through the other side. I don't hate this. Let's go under that strand. Sorry, Softy, I haven't been paying attention to your crisis. I live in a very foresty area, so it's not uncommon for tiny critters to come in here. Ah, yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna die if there's ants in my room. Oh no. I get the occasional tiny little ant crawling across my desk, and I don't understand why, where they're going, where they're coming from. It's only ever one or two, and it's enough to drive you insane. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like you might have to, Softy, and do some like actual pest controls, that way they don't get in, maybe? I don't know, I'm not an expert. I hope it's something you can sort out though. I don't know why this strand is so rough. I'll smooth that out a bit more later. You do remind me of like this one time I had these tiny, this was like not the last place I was living. It was the time before that, the place I was living before that. And then it's like I'm just sitting at my desk and I got like these tiny little beetles, like a couple of tiny little beetles, just, you could see them on the walls, and tiny. They're only like a few millimeters big, and I didn't think much of it. And then the next day there's some more of them, and then the next day there's even more of them, and then it's like I couldn't figure out like where they were coming from, where there was more of them. Oh no, Softy, I hope you sort it out. Good luck. I wish I could help. Probably how they're getting in if they're on your window. I couldn't figure out where these little beetles were getting into my room though, until it got to be like a lot of them, and then I was like going insane. Turns out somehow I had like an old box that was in my cupboard. I'm gonna do a quick save while I'm rambling. Had an old box that was in my cupboard that had like one of those wheat heat packs in it, and somehow beetles had gotten into that and were living in it, and it grossed me the fuck out. Like, I cannot deal with anything that's like ants' nests, and like I can deal with like a couple, but anything that's like lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of creepy crawlies and bugs, I'm like, I can't deal with it. Oh, I'll legit have a panic attack just from tiny little creepy crawlies. Ah, so that was a fun. I did end up having to I got these bug bombs that you just put into the room and then fumigate it. Why is the lighting so weird on these? You seen this? Why is the lighting so weird on this? Nothing's changed with these. Oh. When did happen? When did that happen? That's not on my screenshot. Was that when I was painting the face? It's a mystery. I don't know. Bunches of crawlies are a no-go? Yes. I mean, no. Yes, you were correct, it is a no-go. I don't know. I've had too many instances when I was a child and having like ants just living and making a home in whatever they wanted. I had like this wooden box of like art supplies once that had an ant's nest living under it, not even in it. But it's like, it gets to the point where you get like a few too many ants around and you're like, okay, where the hell are you coming from? And you investigate and you move one thing and there's just thousands of ants and it's just like, I'm out. I think this piece may need to go underneath because there's still like a bit of a void in there actually. That's a big void, okay. I may have to do like a little bit of a what am I trying to say? Like kind of so that way I'm not filling up this whole thing with like hair strands, just make like this mass that's like a little blob that's like enough that you can't really notice it, but it'll fill in the gaps and just give it a hair texture. I may have to do that. Actually, okay. This is going to be another little supporting strand through here. It's a little bit too long for my liking though. Now does that stick out? Nah, I think it's okay. Carpet beetles. I don't know if that's another name for what it was. I'm pretty sure they were called biscuit beetles. What are carpet beetles? I'm gonna regret Googling this. Oh, they're spotty. Okay, definitely not the same thing. I did not like looking at those pictures, but... Hey! You're back, Softy! You're alive! The beetles didn't... Oh, not beetles, they're not... I was talking about beetles. The mites didn't carry you away. They're very tiny. I feel like if they really wanted to, they could. You know, ants are really strong for their size. I wouldn't doubt them. Gotta watch your back, Softy. Yeah, this is where, like, this strand isn't gonna go anywhere. This is just going to fill up that void. And then I'm gonna get rid of most of it. So we only need a little bit just to tuck it back in behind. There. I'm only focusing on one side of the hair. I know that I've got it mirrored, but I will like adjust it all individually for this side. Rats! Yeah, tiny bugs are the worst. Like, at least the big ones you can see where they are. Oh, you had the same thought, Lost? Well, damn, I'm sorry. Gotta be quicker. You know what? I think this strand in here, actually, if that sat more flat... Oh, that's the main strand too, okay. If this sat more flat, it would probably be better for the strands that I just put in. Like, it worked good before, but now that I've got like all these other strands and stuff... Unless I just rebuild the strand completely. I kind of don't want to do that. I'd rather try and avoid that, to be honest. Although, I've run into the problem where it's like, I sat here and meticulously like placed all of these strands at one point. And now I'm going and moving everything around. If I move one thing, I have to move everything. I don't even know how it was placed before. Needs more curving and overlapping, I think. So that's why I'm doing that, because it looked way too straight from the front. Still does, but maybe if I curve it this way instead. There we go, that's better. Alright, then now that I've gone and changed all that, now I can readjust all these ones. I can guarantee this is exactly what building the hair was like originally. It's just change one strand. It's like, okay, now I gotta change all these other strands that I did, and then I gotta change all the other strands, and then it's just backwards and forwards, but it doesn't stick out so much anymore. Which I guess was what I was going for, but give it a little bit of a curve, but not like sticking out. Oh, and I try so hard to get that strand to kind of like fit in and under and weave around. Oh well. Wait. Go away for now. Let's work on this one. This one fits nicely between there. Okay, this one's still okay. And then it's just this one here. Okay, and I guess we can come around the back of this strand. I feel like I'm missing a point. That one there, okay. Almost there. Close enough. Close enough for me. Close enough for me. Alright. I was pretty proud of the hair from the back. It's all like curly and so it looks so good. I feel like I may need to re-rig the hair, if I'm completely honest. I feel like a reason why I'm not entirely happy with it is I specifically added a lot more of smaller groups. That way there would be more like flowiness, but I feel like that means it's too like disconnected. It doesn't all move together nicely. So I'm worried that I may need to redo it. What are we doing? This is just gonna be like a little thinner strand that goes through. Maybe it'll like clump up with this one here. Alright, I don't hate the shape that that one has just made, which is good. Top needs to... Where's the other point? Isn't there another one between there and the top? Apparently not. Um, not liking how flat all these strands are, so add a little bit, kind of like a wavy bit as it comes out, I guess. Which piece was I just doing? It was that one? Yeah. This one's just to like add a little bit of dimension and hide this little pocket in here a little. A little bit. Oh, it kind of hides a lot of the little fluffy bits though. But then again, you're not always going to see it from front on. Bring it forward a tiny bit, see how that goes. Helps a little bit. And this middle bit that I've been procrastinating a lot. Can I... Thinking of reusing some of these and kind of just bringing them forward a little. Hello, can you just select the top one, please? Thank you. Maybe it would be best to just move them one at a time. Proportional editing is literally my best friend right now because then it means I can just kind of influence other bits and kind of drag bits that I haven't got currently selected. Making things real easy for me. Just a hot tip if anyone else 3D models. Now that it's covering like a lot longer distance, so I might make it a fair bit thicker again to cover more surface area. Have it follow the part line a little bit more. Okay, fits in a little bit better at least. I'm sure it's so hard to see what I'm doing right now. I can barely even see what I'm doing right now. Alright, and then we'll grab these two smaller strands that I wanted originally. Should I bring them all the way in front maybe? They might help. Help with the silhouette a little bit. Although I do need another big strand to go in here and like back in there. I feel like that might be the best thing to do. In which case those will have to be severely edited to like follow the new flow of the hair a little bit better, but I really like the curve of this one, but it's just not working anymore. It's kind of not really working there either, is it? Just select the one in front, please, without having to zoom in. This other one is going to change a lot too, and I'm also undecided if I'll keep them in the end, but... Alright, let's grab one of these. I'm going to duplicate it out into another object as well, so it's a bit easier to work on. This one I also don't want mirrored, because we're working in the very middle now. Finally stopping procrastinating. I feel like I'm ruining the whole swoosh that was there. It was so good. Okay, what is happening here? We're going like that. Maybe I have this more this way in the center, but still kind of swooshy. This is such an old song, isn't it? It's one of the recommended ones again. 2015. Okay. Kind of old. I don't know. I mean, it was technically 8 years ago. Where does the time go? Okay, I'm just having this follow like this main strand here. Add like a little bit more depth, but also I don't want anything too crazy from it because I want to have to like really make it try and fit in somewhere. Might move this one just back a little, make room for this one. Yeah, it's a thing. Might just do a little bit of a like a filler piece here. Okay. This piece is like really warped too. Really know what happened there. It's probably when I was trying to squish it in a bit. There we go. Back where it should be. I need to readjust and stretch a little. Sophia's also doing a little stretch. I think she's asleep though. Either that or she's like tuning out my voice. She's learned to just sleep even though I'm talking constantly. Okay. I had an idea. Well, not really an idea, but like I had a thought on what to do next. How to fix this. Because this will also like fill that kind of gap at the front here. But also this hair is going to be like also incorporated into the little swooshy. And then this is when we can also modify this piece. So it look weird with it poking through there. If I adjust the end a little. So it's kind of in the swoosh, but it's not. It's like a little bit short, so it's kind of just flying away out the side. Maybe it would look better for if it was in front. By in front, we put it in here instead. I think better. Okay, but we're filling in the space. I'm thinking once I have this converted, I'll kind of just smooth it out to more here, or I'll patch this up, but I won't do it with more strands, I don't think. Let's make these browns, that way they blend in a little bit. It's very square. You think it's lovely? Well, thank you. I mean, it's getting there. I don't hate it. I think there's just some things that I'm not sure what it needs to fix just yet. I'll figure it out. These bits, I'm just kind of trying to drag more towards the front, so that way I can just extend these back pieces and not have to add in extras. Maybe. What if I just stretch that over to this side, actually? Yeah, so it's like a little bit more caught up in that swoosh. It looks good for the front. From the back, I mean, you're not really gonna see it, but it does have that big void in there. Maybe I'll add in one extra piece there for the new hairline. We'll bring this back a little. Because otherwise it's gonna clip way too much for my liking. Okay, okay. It's patching up nicely. Alright, that was pretty easy. Just needed to extend these ones a little bit. Does anyone remember that time on TikTok, maybe about a year ago, the whole berries and cream saga? Because whenever I hear the song, there was the berries and cream thing, and then there were people, and I think it was mainly just one person, that kept remixing berries and cream into popular songs at that point. And this was one of them. And that is all I hear whenever I hear this song nowadays. It's TikTok has ruined me. You remember it too? Do you remember this song specifically? I want berries and cream. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway. Okay, I think I want to add one more piece into here. Okay, this needs to be a really thin piece, just enough to fill in the gaps. What's the strand doing? Thank you. I hope that was heard over the music, but fun fact, this album from Halsey was actually the first CD that I actually went out of my way to go and buy. I never bought like music CDs before, but I just fell in love with this album and Halsey in general because I never heard her music before this album, but I don't know, I just like every song that's on it. Okay, that'll do for now. Heard it? Okay, good, good, good. Might do a little bit. Oh, what do I do about the void? Because I'm happy with the hair, except from that one angle. I'm pretty happy with the hair. From the front, it's like very square-ish, but I don't know what else to really do. This was idea number one, that I could stretch out these ends a little to kind of have it more of like tapering a little. Didn't really help. Like, I don't hate it. just very boxy. Maybe once it's all together, I kind of just need to squish the top in a little so that way it tapers more. I could do that. There's a bit of a void on this side that I never saw before. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna color this brown too, just for now. Kind of want to take a break from the hair a little. You know, just leave it for now, kind of come back to it later with like fresh eyes, see what sticks out, what I need to change. But I feel like it's a good start, I feel like. I like it from this angle too, the kind of the swooshy bit. I don't know, I just think that's a good angle. I did pull it more away from the face as well. That was intentional. I just felt like I didn't want to cover it too much. Doesn't really sit right from the side either. Did I mention there was going to be swearing in the songs? I hope I did. Alright. Hair, good for now. Oh my god, I spent 2 hours on that. Ah! I turned the raz like all the way down. Oh, I love it when you just forget that they're there and they just fall down. They've flown up so high. But yeah, I slowed them right down so they don't really like, they're just a soft toy that gets like thrown at your face a little. Gently passed towards my face. They don't get like hunted at me. I love that. Another big thing with this redesign is obviously the clothes. I wanted to add like some more interest to it and such. I need to do a tail. That is something. Rat attack! Dynamo attack! This isn't it. Well, Halsey, I'm not complaining. Where is the body? Texture body, there we go. Yeah, I think I need to. Oh, don't look at how messy my desktop is. Come back. Come back! Thank you! I went through a lot of different, like, just exploring. This first one, I had no idea. I was like, I want to make the clothes more interesting. I have no idea what to do. Then I started looking at Pinterest and kind of getting some new ideas, and then just messing around with different shapes and stuff, and then kind of put them all together and all the elements that I liked. Now that I've come back to it, I'm kind of iffy on the like buckle straps going across here. It seemed a little bit bare compared to all of the clothes, the pants. But that's what we'll go for. It's pretty easy to change depending on what I decide to do. But yeah, I can't believe I didn't do a tail. She's a cat girl and I forgot the tail. Luckily, tail is going to be easy. What about shoes? Yes, I did forget to put the shoes on this one, but I was just... Oh wait. I forgot to look into shoe designs. But these ones, because these are the pants that I'm going with, and they got kind of more of a flared base to them, so I'll just do kind of like some basic combat boots, I guess, to put under. I can always like look into some like shoe design ideas and come back to that another day. I haven't even finished the hair. I kind of just want to see how it goes for now. I think that angle as well is really nice with how it like raises up towards the back. Yeah, anyway. Won't get to doing all the clothes today anyway. Won't finish the hair today, so I'll just, yeah, I will write down. I have this huge to-do list. I don't want to put it on there just in case there's anything that I don't want to be seen. Let's write down. Let's write down shoe designs in big, bold capitals. Yeah, there is a tail on the sketch, but like I forgot to do a tail in like her original design. I gave her ears and everything. Speaking of which, I was just about to, because I thought the ears were a little bit too upright. So I was going to just mirror on and pull them out just a little bit. Maybe not quite as much as I have in the screenshot. I'm not sure if I like that actually. I kind of like them being more upright. They're a little less upright than before. But yeah, I did also add in some blend shapes so that way the ears do move. Everything's gonna move right now because I've made so many changes to the mesh. So ignore everything else that moves, but I did do... Thanks! I haven't drank water since last time, so thank you. But there's the ears back as well. And then I also did some ears that are more down. Because I feel like they should be very expressive, so yeah. Alright, let's drink some water. There we go. Yeah. I'm assuming you're referring to like the ears specifically, but yeah, I thought that was like a very important thing to do. So yeah, okay, tail time. I'm hoping I'm just gonna be able to get away. I'll do a cylinder with a subdivision modifier on it. Bear with. Or would it be better? Oh, would it be better if I just did a... Wait, this is... This way. Bezier curve means that I can quite literally... I don't know where a tail's supposed to come out of. I assume about there. Look at that easy peasy tail shape. That was like really rushed, and I'm gonna refine it, of course, but I can also give it some thickness. Can't see anything from the front, but easy peasy tail. Subdivide. Where's subdivide? Subdivide? Subdivide. There we go. Okay. And I want like a little curve around. Not sure how high I want it, to be completely honest. Maybe I'll keep the resolution quite high for this top bit where it curves a lot, but then I convert it to a mesh, so I get all the mesh details. Here, where there's not so many tight curves, I might just... You don't really notice. Get rid of some of the detail. That one was noticeable. This is where I probably could have, there was probably a setting in, and I'm pretty sure there was a setting in like the curve itself to like add a cap to it, but like I figured that was just going to be easier for me to just do that manually than try and figure out what setting I needed. I also just realized that was scary. The part of the texture that was showing there. Nice and smooth. And then one more thing that I'm going to do, because you can't, whoops, you can't see it from the front, and I feel like it's not going to be very visually appealing to have it like that, so I'm going to unwrap it first, and then I'm going to add some shape to it. I think just a simple all the way around, front and back, will probably be best, I think. Then we'll unwrap it. I'll have to find space for this somewhere. I just realized actually this whole space isn't used. The galaxy texture here, I completely redid how that worked. Right? If I just select everything that's on the body, yeah, I have so much unused space here because I changed how I did that. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because I made some changes to the image, I'm gonna save it and then I'm gonna open it here. Because originally, yes, this was going to be the texture for each of those body pieces that have the galaxy on it. But my idea of having like the scrolling texture, right? So when I play it, I hope you can see the stars that are like moving around in there. I don't know why it doesn't move everything. I think that's just like artifacting because it's rendering it in real time. Yeah, so because I did like the scrolling texture, it's basically just how that works is I've just got a just plain galaxy texture. It's tiled, so that way it's seamless between this end and this end here. Basically, that's the texture, and it just scrolls left and right. I can't really give you a visual on how that is working, but it is. So that's just to say, I ditched this idea, and I have so much more usable space, so we don't have to worry about not having space for the tail. Just gonna fill it in so that way I don't get confused. Although now I've just realized as well that part of the tail is also going to have that same galaxy scrolling mechanic to it, so I don't even need to put all the tail on here. Being careful not to go over anything I want to keep. Put it on a new layer, just in case. I don't think I had anything in the middle. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Resave that. What am I doing? I need to select it from here. The body. Reload it. Cool beans. And then for the tail, what do we have? I've basically got the equivalent of like just the tip part here and the base part here being like normal cat color, I guess, skin color. That should be enough actually. And then the rest of it's going to be having bones in it too, which is fun. I'm not worrying about, like, now that I know that I have so much of this unused space, I'm not worrying about the texture UV at all, really. But I can select everything else. And maybe I won't do it in two pieces, so that way it's going to be less noticeable. I'm going to get rid of this seam line here. Otherwise, if it's in two pieces, when it does the scrolling bit, you're gonna see Again, I don't really have... Oh, you can kind of see it here. Because there's a seam line in the front here. You only see it from the back, but there has to be a point where the scrolling starts and stops. So you do see a seam. So if I put just one to the back, then it's going to be a lot less noticeable. Actually, can I demonstrate that now? Kind of. Again, it's rendering in real time, so it's not like super crisp or anything, but you see that seam from the back. As it scrolls along. You don't see it from the front. These bits though, they need to have the body texture. Easy peasy. And I've got to add some bones in there as well soon. Got to add some bones, and then I've got to add some bones. Some bones, like cat bones, and then some bones as in the armature bones. My reference? Let's do some texturing. Why not? This song's pretty catchy. All right. I need my reference, but I also need... Okay, reference. And then I need... Because I would keep the reference in here, but I do need to have my body texture. That way I can do some color picking. Okay, I'm having thoughts now because... There needs to be a point, because at the moment... Get out of here. Okay, so you can kind of see it there. Basically, all the faces are one-sided, so we don't see the back of the actual tail part here. I need to do something about that. Yeah, like that. And everywhere else, okay, so for... Oh, that brought back so much more than I wanted. Yep, okay, don't do that. That's too much. For the body, all of the connections where it connects the skin to the galaxy part, it's all hidden by clothes, which was a deliberate thing. We've already heard the song. We've already heard the song today. I don't have it in here twice, do I? One thing I hate is how They'll thanks for letting me know you're still here. But how they'll be the same song in multiple different albums. So if you're adding it from different albums, it doesn't tell you that you've already got the song because it's the same song, but it's not technically the same song. But no, I only have it in there once. Weird. Interesting. Whatever. What do I do about this? The very easy, simple solution to this is grab the pieces that are like shown through, duplicate it, and then you flip the normal so that way you see the inside. But I don't want to see the inside like it's hollow like that. Like that is a very band-aid kind of fix. So the only thing that I'm thinking is I have to add in a face in the middle there. And therefore have another face to texture as well. I'm gonna add a little bit of dimension to it though, because the shading was a little bit weird. Although shading is also probably weird because it's not unwrapped. Whatever, I could have selected this a much easier way. Okay. It's probably the best thing that I'm going to be able to do. I don't know how I'm going to texture it. Like, I don't know what to put there. I could kind of do... I'm going to find an example of like the first thing that comes to my mind. Let's do a quick save. Yeah, Squishmallow does a little... Oh, why did it not change to Chrissy? Why? That Weird, that really should have picked up on that. I was testing it. But there we go. Yeah, he does a little sway. He does a little bounce. And he does a little jump! I need to make it so that way he does like a flip or something whenever someone follows. That's next on the list. I've just got too much stuff to do. Too many ideas, not enough time. I'm currently just trying to find something at the moment. I don't show the full thing in this, and also this may be familiar. A backflip would be cool. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, just gotta get around to doing it. So, this here, I've used this cat skull before. I made the cat skull for a different project and then I reused it for a custom content piece for The Sims, and then I've now reused it for more of what the original purpose was for this VTuber. But I've modified it a lot to fit the VTuber, and this is more of just, this is a cat skull. Basically, because the head is cut, obviously. Again, I don't really have a better picture than that, unless that's kind of what the top of the neck part looks like. It's just kind of red. It's not really detailed at all, but it has like a little bit of like the top of a bone in there. So that's the first thing that comes to mind with what I could do with this tail. I don't really want to add blood into the design though, so kind of just like not sure what my other options are, unless I just, I don't know. Actually, let's hide this piece. That's gonna make it a lot easier to work with. But yeah, I don't think like the bone idea, because I'm gonna have bones coming out of it anyway. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, that's true as well, as in like having... I just know that I wanted a little bit of shadow along here, at least where it joins. Having just like a little bit, and for the most part having just skin. Oh, I don't know why that took so long to update. Whatever, blend that out. And then bone color, I don't have saved down here. Bone color for whatever the cross section of the bone is supposed to look like. I think it's taking so long to update because there's technically another piece here that I'm painting through. That could work actually. I don't hate that because it still looks like it's kind of like a cross section. I feel like that's the thing, is like I didn't really want to add blood into the design, but like I feel like just having the bone coming out of it is going to be a little bit like out of place. Like what else do I do? Kind of thing. How do I blend that into the design? So yeah, I might do that idea. I'll do it a lot not as rough. And also, yes, the pants here, I'm gonna make sure they allow for tail. Maybe, but then we'll come into the same problem where tail skin meets whatever you call this, galaxy, whatever. So maybe I won't. I mean, I'm never gonna actually show from the back, so yeah, maybe I won't. I'll figure it out. But I do appreciate the input. Thanks, Mickey. It's hard shading because I don't want to add too much shading to it. As in, like, I don't want to really bake too much shading into it just in case, like, because realistically, like, if this tail was to like flip upside down, there wouldn't be shadow here. So I don't want to like add too much shading into the model itself, but like, otherwise it looks too plain. Oops, I lost the color I was highlighting with. That's okay. Wasn't anything too crazy. I think most of the interest with the detail of the tail is going to come from the bones anyway, so. And then I did add stripes on the tail. That's kind of why I added stripes into the face, because I added some stripes to the tail too, and I liked how they looked. Hope that's not too small because I was very zoomed in. I'll do this one a bit bigger. And it makes when the tail goes straight up. You just gave me an idea. So how I've got the ears being very expressive, when the ears go back, tail goes up, and then maybe when the ears are forward, when they're all alert, maybe the tail will do like a little flicky swish maybe. But yeah, no, I'm totally gonna add in the tail to be with like the expressive, just, yeah, expressiveness. When in shock, yeah. This is why I like doing stuff on stream. Okay, I think I do like the stripes of this. Yeah, it just adds like a little bit extra interest to it, and it's not like a plain skin tube. Okay, I'm curious now. So if I go to here, I'm pretty sure maybe expression settings. Oh, I changed all the hotkeys. Okay, let's do the angry one because that's probably going to be. Yeah, I did like a little squinty eyes, ears back, eyebrows down. Then, what did I do for... Oh, I didn't do a shock one. I did a sad, but I didn't do a shock one. Why didn't I? Ah! Also, the transition time should be really short, but Huh. Okay. That was... I've seen enough. Hopefully... Oh no! It kept the expressions. I've never actually used these for my model. Oh, look, it looks so sad. Angry. I'm so mad at you. Oh. Hi, Luan! Sorry, I've got stuff on my other screen covering the chat, so I didn't see. Bye, Mickey! Thanks for the thoughts and advice and ideas. See you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and get rid of all these because I don't want to be pressing them. Shift, escape to unset. Oh wait, why have I moved? Okay, sorry, I need to put this on the other screen because I can't see properly. Why? Oh, did I accidentally do this? Oh no. I accidentally resized the window. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. I've gotten so many today. It's almost like the universe doesn't want me to stream today. But hey Lloyd, how's it going? And yeah, Sophie, she's sleeping. I think she's woken up once so far. She's just being a real sleepy baby. That's another thought too. I designed this VTuber before I even adopted Sophie. I'm pretty sure this VTuber was partly the reason why I'm like, wait, what is stopping us from adopting a cat right now? I think she's having dreams. She was wagging her tail in a dream. But yeah, I totally could have based this off of Sophie, but this design came way before her. That's how long it's been. I've had Sophie since August. So almost a whole year! They grow up so fast. You just finished streaming too! Hope you had a good stream. Oh, I'll probably go for like another hour-ish. Yeah, we've just been working on, I've been putting off this redesign for ages. Well, not the redesign, okay, I was putting off the redesign, but I have had her like new design kind of mostly finalized for a little while now, but I've been procrastinating actually getting started on doing it. I feel like these stripes were a little bit too dark. So yeah, today is like okay, I'm gonna stop procrastinating, I'm actually gonna finally do it. Here we are. Mostly just been working on the face and the hair, which I'll show in a second. I just want to finish up this tail here. Yeah, mostly working on the face, some face details I wanted to change, and the hair was a big thing. Still is a big thing. I'm not done. I'm kind of just taking a break from it so that way it's like I can come back to it with some fresh eyes. Okay, soften just a little. There we go. Where's the rest of these? This is all her hair, right? Yeah. So, and then I realized you wouldn't have seen like her original design either. Unless you did come in when I was messing around here. You can't judge me too much. She's a little bit... I gave up towards the end because I wasn't too happy with it. Oh, that... I just remembered another big reason why I kind of gave up on it was because I wanted... Okay, I'm gonna change back to... Also, the lighting is off for that model. Again, need to fix it. But a big reason why I gave up, and I completely forgot about it until just now. With the eyes, I really wanted it to be kind of more live 2D-esque. So I have the comet, yeah, I did select it, the comet here on a different layer. And I also wanted to put it on like a separate bone so that way I can add physics to the bone. So that way when you move, the highlights also move, including like all these stars here too. That did not work at all. No matter what I did, you cannot add physics to a bone that is attached to the eyes because something, I don't actually know the reason for it or anything, but because the eyes themselves have their own like tracking, like they have a bone in it that has like animation or whatever to it. Because the comet and like all the stars and everything were parented to the eye, so that way they would follow the eye, of course. It's just the physics wouldn't work. The physics just nothing. Just would not work at all. And so the only way I could get around that was parenting the comet and stuff to the head instead, but then they wouldn't follow the eyes, and it's just, they were off a little bit. I should have... Okay, we're back here. So, I did kind of do it. You can see that the comet kind of moves and jiggles a little. Let me move over a little. Let me move a lot. There we go. You can kind of see it, I hope. How it like... So I kind of got it, but not really. Like, it doesn't follow my eyes at all, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world, but you can see the clipping. Yeah. That's the best that I could do. It just wouldn't work any other way. And because it didn't work how I imagined it, I kind of just was like lost steam towards the end of it. Like I wasn't too happy with it. I just realized still have one of these blend shapes selected, so we won't do anything while we've still got that on. It's okay, we're doing a redesign, we're gonna come back to it. And I'll be happy with it. And this tail here is like the next challenge. I think I'm going to, Miss Mickey did give a suggestion. We'll add like a little bit, because like, I'm gonna have some bones, like how we've got bones in the rest of the design. I'm gonna add like a little bit of blood, but like I didn't want that to be like a big part of the design, so hopefully it's not going to be too noticeable. But it's still like that extra bit of detail that I feel like it needs. Cause yeah, gore or like dark kind of, that's not what I'm going for with this. In which case, maybe I won't. Okay, this has just occurred to me. I won't do like a painted bone in here, just because I will have like modeled bones coming out anyway, so. I hope it's not like a put off for anyone or makes anyone uncomfortable. Like I'm usually pretty like squeamish myself. I don't kind of like any kind of gore or imagery or anything like that, and I'm kind of chill with it, so I hope that no one else was kind of put off by the sudden blood drawing, I guess. It's the wrong color. Okay. It's at least something, so that way it's not just plain. And the reason why as well I had to do that is because of this, how it's got like the galaxy that kind of leads into it, and otherwise it was just going to be either see-through or just like plain, and it just, I don't know, I didn't like it too much. What I need to do is I need to look up a reference of what a cat's tailbone looks like. I think I'm gonna go for... Actually, this is pretty good, this picture. I'm just trying to get it bigger and then... Okay, we got a cat skeleton. The bones, at least, pretty simple to do, so I'm gonna put this on the side here. I probably won't do these more complicated bones. I'll just do the more ones around here because that's kind of the bit that I've got here. Start out with a trusty old cube. Gonna add a trusty subdivision modifier on it. Just realized that kind of looks a little bit sus. The texture bit there. I feel like a lot of the detail from this is going to have to come from applying this modifier and then refining it. That way I can scale it in here. I didn't want to like refine the shape too much with it subdivided because I didn't want all that extra detail. Now when I apply it, so that's so weird. It's hard to tell without it being like a 3D model, but they really look like really square like that. Like almost star shape. And these ones look like they almost have like 5 points, maybe? It's really weird. I'll probably just unwrap this one. Just to make my life easier. I don't see myself wanting to texture every single bone that's in here. Okay, there's only one more anyway, but I was thinking of... They seem to like smooth out a little bit, they're not quite as defined when they get smaller, so I was just thinking... That way they're not all the same. It's probably not a detail that's gonna be that noticeable or anything, but we go. And now the vision is starting to come together. Okay, now we work our way back. And I'm thinking again, like how it's gonna make them a little bit more defined as well. Again, add a little bit of interest, differentiation as they go along, so they're not quite all the same. But also they are pretty much just the same. Cool. I'm happy with that. Why? Oh, I did separate that out temporarily, didn't I? That's okay. We'll put it back. And then all of these hair ones, I'm not really organizing too much just now because I still want to see how I feel about the hair tomorrow when I come back to it. I was also thinking, because I didn't want the tail to be like, it's like just straight on, right? Like T-pose pose. But I'm thinking I will actually keep it like that because I'll try and add like an animation, like an idle animation to it. I'll see if that's possible. I'm pretty sure it would be, but yeah. Time to texture. And then I don't have any of the bones on this texture, so grab my colors from here. And of course I didn't assign them, but that's okay. Alright, so the darker is on like the end bits. I should have started out with symmetry on. Alright. Trying to add like as much detail as possible because it's not a lot of detail that can't really go into it. Feel like though I may have made it a bit too dark, a bit too contrasted. Maybe I just need to make everything else too more contrasty. I don't hate it. I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay. I was gonna add some more detail to the texture in the hands. Make them like a bit lighter pink, like kind of the pink that's in the ears here. But kind of more realistic as well. Then gotta line up with the knuckles underneath. I think Sophie's dreaming again. Alright, I'll also take this opportunity to add like a little bit. I kind of gave up with the hands, kind of because it was like, it's not a detail that you're going to see in, like I don't have hand tracking or anything, so I didn't really bother going to the extra effort. Oh, this is Halsey, okay. Never heard the song before. Add a little bit of detail, not too much. That's at least a bit better than it was before. I hope I had symmetry on. I did not have symmetry on. I hate how you have to add symmetry in for like literally every different piece that you're working on. God damn it. Okay, we're saving this. We're saving the image. Alright, we're gonna try and match this up as best we can. Oh, that was pretty close actually. If not exact. It's within pixels of being off, so. And then maybe, okay, I'll just copy the whole hand over, just in case there was some color that went over onto the top. It's pretty close. There's not much more I can do without having to repaint it, and I don't want to repaint it. I don't think it's really going to be that noticeable. Like, it's slightly not as crisp as before. Oops. Yeah. Cool. And hair. Hair and clothes are just the main things now, really. Like the hair is done, the base of it. I just need to come back to it another day with some fresh eyes, see how it goes, see what stands out, what I want to fix, kind of thing. And then once it's all, because I've focused on just one side, but the hair isn't symmetrical. So I've got to like patch it up the gaps kind of after it's all applied and once I'm all happy with it. And then the clothes design is the other really big thing as well. It's getting a bit of an upgrade. But that's all I'm going to do for tonight because it's getting a bit late. I haven't been sleeping well, so I want to go sleep. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look much different from where we started, but um, that song came in very quickly. But that's all I'm gonna do. I'm sorry. Although we have been streaming for 4 hours, almost. I mean, we really did a lot. It was just a lot of smaller things. So, it all adds up. Yes, tomorrow I'll be doing a little bit of everything art-wise. I'll do maybe some of this. I'll probably finish or continue working on the Genshin models that we were doing. Yeah, thanks for joining me and thanks for hanging out, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll stream tomorrow, same time, and we'll be some more productiveness. Yeah. Bye everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not gonna do a raid. I don't have anyone um streaming at the moment. Um yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.